A slow economy and pro-Putin policies raise a critical question about a key country. Can Germany get its act together? Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. Germany was once a stalwart U.S. ally and a global economic powerhouse. Not anymore. And that's bad news for the free world and a prosperous Europe. We're all painfully familiar with Berlin's abject appeasement of Russian strongman Vladimir Putin in his quest to cow and control Ukraine, including blocking British flights that were supplying weapons to Kiev and moving forward with a Russian gas pipeline that'll hurt Ukraine and make Germany and Europe more energy dependent on Putin's goodwill. For several years, Germany has been loosening ties with the U.S. Despite some boosts after intense browbeating by the U.S., the country is still underspending on defense. Berlin has made it increasingly clear to Washington that it doesn't share its concerns about an increasingly aggressive China and its global ambitions, notwithstanding some occasional pro forma verbiage about human rights. Economically, Germany remains Europe's largest economy, but is no longer a dynamo there. Even France's economy is doing better these days. Germany went whole hog for non-fossil fuel energy sources, primarily wind and solar, and it is shuttering its nuclear power plants. Berlin forgot the sun doesn't always shine, nor do the winds always blow. The result, the country is saddled with sky-high energy costs, and it has to rely on dirty coal and natural gas imports. By the way, Russian natural gas is very dirty compared to the U.S.'s. So what should we do? Obviously, we can't force Berlin to alter its behavior, but we can be more forceful in public with our displeasure. We could start by sanctioning those companies involved with that pipeline. We can remove tariffs on non-German products and services from the European Union. We should work with Poland to build a major military base there. President Biden's eventual successor could remind Germany what enabled it to become a post-World War II economic powerhouse: free market economic policies. In the late 1940s, the country was in the grips of hyperinflation and stagnation. Then, a man named Ludwig Erhard, whom the Allies had made chief economic administrator, turned to free market reforms. He suddenly announced that all wartime rationing would be scrapped overnight. A new currency was introduced and taxes were cut. Observers were appalled by such radical steps. The U.S. commanding general said to Erhard, "My advisors tell me that what you've done is a terrible mistake. What do you say to that?" Erhard responded, "Pay no attention to them. My advisors tell me the same thing." These drastic free market actions worked. The moribund German economy sprang to life overnight and took off like a rocket. Today, though, Germany is encumbered with excessive taxes and regulations. Starting a business there is astonishingly burdensome. Berlin should turn to Erhard-like policies. Good for them, good for Europe, good for the world. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.